World Mental Health Day 2024 is here. And according to the World Health Organization, anxiety and depression alone results in the loss of approximately 12 billion workdays each year. A little bit of history about World Mental Health Day. It was started in 1992 by the World Federation for Mental Health. And the purpose is to raise awareness about mental health issues around the world and to promote better mental health care for everyone. So the day was founded in 1992, and in 1994, the World Health Organization started giving a theme for each year. And this year, the theme is mental health at work. So whether you're working in the office, working from home, or you are your own boss, we can all agree that mental health affects all of us in some way or the other. And we all know that work can be stressful sometimes. So no matter what kind of job you have, mental health is a big part of your working life. In fact, studies show that work-related stress, anxiety, and burnout are some of the most common mental health issues today. So why does mental health at work matter? We all can agree that when we feel mentally healthy, we are more productive, more creative, and we are better engaged in what we are doing. But when we are stressed and overwhelmed, it can affect not just our work, but our personal lives and relationships as well. Which is why then it's important to talk about this. And for me, as somebody who lives with a mental health illness, I believe the more we talk about this, the more we destigmatize mental health illnesses, and the more we actually equip ourselves to know how to show up for those who are struggling with mental health in the workspace or in our lives. So whether you are self-employed or work for a boss, here are 3 ways that I have personally tried that have helped me show up better in the workspace. The first thing that helped me, especially when I still worked for a boss, was to set healthy boundaries and stick to them. So I'll encourage you to use that out of office notice for your email. So that when you are away from work, you are not stressed about work phoning you and asking you why you're not responding to their emails. And one of the things that helps when you work for yourself or when you work from home is to really set clear boundaries for workspaces. Have a specific spot where you work at home if you don't have if you can't have your own home office. Have a spot where it's office space only, and you make sure that you keep that space for office activities, for work activities only, and not let it combine with your home activities. But of course, sometimes you have to work with what you have. If you don't have the space to do that, you don't have, but make sure that you respect your day. But make sure that if you're working from your dining room table, for instance, when it's time for you to work, work. When it's time for you to have dinner, because we all know that working from home, work and family life can be intertwined. But what is important is to set healthy boundaries and to make sure that you know that if the work doesn't end up taking up your whole day. Try to set work hours and stick to them. And if you're working for someone, make sure that you take your breaks religiously. If it's time for a break, even if you don't need to eat or go for a smoke or whatever, stand up, stretch. Stand up, take a walk and do some breathing exercise so that you can re-energize and just get into a better mood for the rest of your day. The second thing that has helped me is to actually cultivate a supportive environment. In my previous workspaces, I have made it my responsibility to communicate where I'm at mentally and to be clear how I think my colleagues can support me. And of course, you will not announce to the rest of the office if you're not comfortable with that, but it helps to have a supportive structure even at work. And if you are somebody who have a team reporting to you, make sure that you cultivate an environment where your team is comfortable opening up about their struggles, or make sure that your team know where to go if they see that they need help with their mental health struggles. So now as I work alone and for myself, I make sure that I prioritize just organizing my workspace and making sure building a routine that works for me. So cultivate a supportive work environment. Even small changes can improve your mental health state. The third thing really will be to practice self-care at work. Try and fit in self-care during your working hours. Don't let your breathing exercises be the morning thing or the evening thing. Take your breaks and practice self-care. Taking just 5 minutes to step away from your desk and do breathing exercises while you're walking away from your desk, but it does wonders for your mood and your energy levels. Prioritize your breaks to recharge your body. One of the key things that I learned to do religiously when I work for a company and had to be in the office every day was to make sure that I take my lunch break away from my workstation. I know nowadays a lot of companies don't even allow that anymore, that you eat at your workstation. So that it helped me a lot to really just prioritize my lunch break and take my lunch, stand up, leave my laptop, and most of the time even my phone, go take my food or go get my lunch and eat it away from my desk. And if you are and if your office space is organized in such a way that you have various ways of sitting, high chairs or low chairs and couches, use that space. It's there for a reason. Use it and make sure that you use it and benefit your mental health, because taking your lunch break away from your desk is the best thing you can do for yourself. So take your lunch break. It is there for a reason. Even if you're not eating, make it a me time, a self-care moment for yourself, because after lunch you still have a long way to go until your day ends, and you're going to show up better anyway if you are energized and taking care of your mood throughout the day. So let's make mental health a priority, not just on World Mental Health Day or during the month of October. Let's cultivate small habits that we can carry out throughout the year to take into our workspaces to take care of our mental health and of those around us. Let's educate ourselves and figure out how we can support those we know or those we work with who are struggling with a mental health illness. So in this month of October, let us commit to making mental health at work a priority, whether for ourselves, our colleagues, or for our teams. Let's remember that a mentally strong mind is a productive mind. Thank you for watching. Please share in the comments below how you are taking care of your mental health, what's working for you, and what you have done in the past that maybe haven't worked, and how you are showing up for others who are maybe struggling with a mental health illness. Till next time, bye.